On the back roads where the alligators crawl in the swampland, we ain't worried about no law. You can find me in the woods with my dogs under pine trees in the land of the lost.
What up, Triple T? This is Tim. I'm back again with another Triple T video. So if you're new to the channel, go hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way you know whenever we do a video over here on Triple T. Because remember, this is not my channel. This is your channel, and I'll tell you that every single day. Alright, Triple T, y'all know the deal. Sit back, relax, strap your boots on, and enjoy the ride, because we're going to jump up in it. Now, y'all know that we've been rocking over here with Outlaw Nation and New Breed and Jesse Howard for a very, very long time. What I'm going to show you today is the very first video, or very first interview we did with New Breed before he was teamed up with Jesse Howard. And this was on October 29th of 2020. It's myself, Big D, Mikey D615, and New Breed. Now, I must warn you, this is when we very first started doing interviews. So we were inexperienced, our equipment was not that good, and the audio sucked. My videos are still not that good, but they're a lot better than what they were. Just saying. But New Breed came on to the show, and he agreed to sit down, live stream, and chop it up with us. That interview lasted for 3 hours and 20 minutes. Now, you're not going to see all 3 hours and 20 minutes a day, but I am breaking it up. Like between 15 to 20 minute clips throughout the week, so you can get an idea of what the first interview was like with New Breed. So, stay tuned, because there's going to be a video every day until we get through the whole interview, and it's a lengthy one. So make sure you watch the video all the way through, get your family and friends do the same, and you can see how we linked up with Outlaw Nation and New Breed from the beginning. Hope you all enjoy this interview. Have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one. So make sure you watch this all the way through. This is Tim with your Triple T reaction. Have a blessed day.
People and all that, so that's just but I forgot, I got off track of what you originally asked me. If you remember what it was, I'll get back to that.
I don't remember either.
Oh me.
Look, this like my most favorite thing in the world.
She's dirty.
Oh,
Look at that cutie. Hey, what's
they
her
should
name?
said hi.
Toby, say hey.
What's her name?
Hi.
She's saying hey. Hey to everybody.
Hey.
What's her name?
Nova Rain.
Nova Rain. Can she hear me?
Yeah.
She said
Listen,
hi.
Nova Rain.
Yes, you
Listen.
can hear you.
Listen. All boys are the devil. Don't talk to no boys. If any boy comes up to talk to you, you kick him straight in the knees. When you do that,
You gotta kick him straight in the knees, Novi.
your daddy will buy you all the ice cream you want. And when you turn 16, he'll buy you a brand new car.
Hey, we like the ice cream, huh? Every night, almost every night, me and her eat ice cream together.
Well, she's a cutie.
Never do that. Ah, bah, 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 bah.
New Breed, you want to play her that song all the rest of her till she gets 16. Country boy song, not thugs.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I make a lot of songs about people like that and things that are trying to be something they're not, and trying to, be hardcore gangster dudes and all that stuff. Because and you'd be so surprised how many people that I actually run into before that talk real hard, and then when you see them in person, they act like everything's all cool, and I'm still mad about it. Like,
Right.
Like it's, I don't know, it's totally, internet world is totally different than real life, because people talk so hard and act some certain way. But me, like I say, I just started messing with this internet stuff and everything. I've been living the real life, and then if I see him in person, I'm like, hey man, what was you saying when you said that one? Oh man, I was just messing around. I had a bad day that day, and I have to make myself like calm down about it, because I don't want to get no trouble, and I try to stay out of trouble these days. So I try not to even confront people. 9 times out of 10 now, I just let stuff go. But I don't like letting stuff go, and I'm still trying to adapt to that. I'm still trying to adapt to happiness in life. People always say, well, Joe, how come you don't make real happy songs and stuff? It's just hard to be fake, you know what I mean? I just now started to be happy in life And you know, I got my daughter, I got Brandy, I got all this stuff going on, I got my company going, but it takes me a while to adapt mentally to that because I've been so used to one way of life and talking about that one way of life. So right now, I may make some happy songs. I made a few here and there, the best of my ability. But in time, I think I'll be able to make more like that. But I just mostly speak for the people that's been through what I've been through and feel real pain. Yeah, that's the
And that's
best way
why
I can
people
say
like
it.
your stuff, because you are speaking nothing but truth and facts. So, like you said earlier, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, right. So I just
So don't
there's
go
a
with the
guy
happy songs.
there's a
Stay
guy
on the
named
track that you're doing.
there's a guy named NF. He makes a lot of sad songs. I haven't heard too much of the music, maybe like 15 songs throughout the years, and every one I heard has been like about the same vibe. And I'm just like, man, he's on the radio and everything, and he makes sad songs like that all the time, and and I never heard him make a happy song yet. So it works for him. I shouldn't feel that bad because at least I mix it up a little bit. I make songs about the haters, about the liars. I got this one coming out, like I said, called Talking. It's about people that talk a whole bunch, and that's all they do is just talk, 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 and they ain't really about nothing. And I just got a lot. I try to mix everything up. I got songs where I sing in them. I got songs when I rap in them. Then I did the Not the One song. I sung in it and rapped in it, and try to throw in the guitar when I can.
Heck yeah. Now, how would a person go finding? Do you have any merch online for sale? Anything like hats, shirts, and all that?
So look right here. I got a. I don't know if I can change it. Starting next week, I got all my stuff right here. It's just not set up yet because I moved back to my other house because I have better internet service. I've been losing a lot of money, but I still got the house out in the mountains and everything. I want to stay out there because there's a lot of land out there. I ride 4-wheelers and everything like that. But this one here has got the good internet, and I like the actual house better and stuff. But I got all my stuff here not set up yet, but it's here now. And start next week, I'm gonna have it all set up. I'm making all my shirts and hats again. I do all that myself. Like this shirt here, I made this one. I do all that, and it's that is super good. It's fun, but I'm gonna start a new thing next week where I do it live. So if you write and you want to order something, I'll make it right there on the spot. You can watch me make it, put it in the box with the shipping code, all that stuff on it. I think that like interaction is gonna be better. So people can actually watch what you're doing. They can say, I want this color, that color. It'll be, to me, I think it'll be a good idea to do that, and we'll see how it goes.
Shoot, yeah.
What's up?
But no, I don't have a website. I don't have no merch store or nothing like that. I got to do it all myself. Same thing with booking shows. I've always booked all my own shows too.
Yeah, I seen you have your shirt on there, and I seen when your videos had a hat. I didn't know if you had a store set up or a website where people can go and look at your stuff and order stuff offline or what.
No, I don't have it like that yet. I just have to send them a PayPal link for now.
Oh, okay.
Or it could be a Cash App or anything like that, Venmo, whatever it is.
I got you.
Is anybody asking any questions, Tim?
They're just talking about what he's saying about the type of music, how it makes him feel.
Heck yeah.
Those big questions.
Maybe they'll drop some here in a minute.
What is the most favorite song you've ever done? What is your favorite?
Man. Some of them's in a tie, but I would say this one called My Hero. Right. You guys ever heard that one?
With you and your son, right?
Yes, me and my oldest son.
You're like in a trap house.
Yeah.
And he knocks on the door and you're afraid to open it, and he walks away. You talking about that one?
Yeah, I wasn't really afraid to open it. It's just that. All right, so he used to send me these videos all the time. I was living in Alabama, and I was right up in the crazy life. I was living in a meth house actually, and it's a long story. I had to like escape from there one day, run through the woods and all kinds of stuff. People with guns. It's a crazy story right there, but I'll tell you that at a different time. But anyways, so he kept sending me these videos, and he was always just like, "Daddy, we miss you a lot." We wish you would come home. And they would always get to me. So every time I feel like I was thinking about going over the edge or going over the deep end, he would send me a video like that, and it would just change my mind and make me feel bad for what I thought to do. So in a way, he kind of saved me, and he ended up being my hero because the song's called My Hero, and it's talking about he always looked at me like I was his hero, no matter if I was in jail or no matter wherever I was in life. He thought I was his hero. He thought I was the coolest thing ever, and because no matter what ever happened to me or nothing, I never did nothing crazy in front of my kids, and I always put them first. And so he looked at me like that. But in the end, the song changes as it goes on. It turns. It always says the whole time that you think I'm your hero, but in the end, it changes to he becomes my hero, and he actually. The whole song is like a metaphor. The video, it's like I'm in a dark place. I'm in this dark house. Everybody starts leaving.
Awesome. I loved it.
Yeah, everybody starts leaving throughout the video, and in the end, I'm there by myself. And then it's like I can't get out. Like he was going to knock, but then he changed his mind. Like, you know what? I'm trying to get through to him so many times, just forget it. But then he heard me trying to get out, and he turned around and came and opened the door. That's like a metaphor for him saving me and got me out of there. And it was just all uphill from there.
So Million Mile Club wants to know. He says, "I'd like to know how much the song Gotta
Live with That." Okay, that's
real?
got to be one of my favorite top 3 songs I ever wrote.
He says,
So that one,
real?
What is it?
He wants to know if it's real.
Okay, so I always tell people this when I used to sing it live. There's 3 verses, 3 different scenarios. I was trying to think of the hardest, most realist, like hardest to take scenarios that could happen to somebody in life, someone that I knew or myself. So the first verse, I made it about my life, having to leave home. The cops come, want to take me to jail and all this other stuff. And I got kids, it's just like telling them goodbye and everything because it's the choices you make. You got to live with that. That's the name of the song, Got to Live With That. It's from the choices you make. The second verse is about these 2 guys. One of them I knew growing up. Him and his brother got into a fight, and his brother left that night. I guess they couldn't, make up or whatever. His brother left in the middle of the night. He got killed. So he never got to tell his brother sorry or goodbye. And in the third verse, which is about another one of my friends growing up, they was out. Him and his girlfriend was out celebrating her birthday. And when they were going to leave, she handed him the keys to drive. And, without hesitation, he's like, all right, I'll drive. Anyhow, they end up getting into a wreck. And when he woke up or whatever, she was on the road out in front of the vehicle, bleeding and everything, unconscious. And he crawled out there to her and then realized she was dead. And that's a real deep song. And it's about, like I said, the first verse is about my life. The second and third verse is only about people I knew growing up.
Hell yeah.
Okay. There's one of my longtime subscribers named You Know You're Wrong. He says he really wants to make a track with you.
You try make the plug. Does he mean just make the track in general, or actually the whole song, vocals and everything? Does he want to do a feature?
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If he's talking about just a straight up feature, I don't know. I'll have to hear the track first and foremost. That's the main thing. I have to hear the track and then go from there.
I got you.
I just gotta know what it's about and stuff. If someone sends me a track and they're talking, like a couple of people did this throughout the years, and like I say, some people that do clout chasing and stuff, they hear that you got like a little fan base and you got some stuff going good for you, they'll just send you any old song. It'll be about smoking weed all day, which I don't smoke weed, so they'll send you songs about smoking weed all day. Man, hop on this one, it's a banger. And I'll listen to it, like, dude, I don't fit on that song, not at all. I talk about, how I don't do any drugs. And even though I don't think weed's a bad drug, I just don't do it. And it don't make no sense for me to hop on the track.
Not to cut you off, Mikey, can you see what's on the screen?
Yeah, I have to look real close.
Okay, well, this dude said that you look like the guy from Mario Kart, and he says my nose looks like a 3D Dorito.
Hell yeah, I like the compliment.
Boy!
Hey, at least I ain't shy being on here. Shit. Shit, I wouldn't You know, I wasn't born to impress people.
Okay, so
Hell
now
yeah.
you named your favorite. What's the least song that you've done that you really, if you had to do it over, that you would not do? Which one would it be?
Love Games.
You don't
It's
like that
a
song?
song I did with Walt Lamb. When I come up with a song, I thought it was even Walt. He was just thinking that was gonna be a hit song. I don't know. It just seemed like it at the time, but now I can't even. If it comes on a CD I got in right when it pops up, I just change it. I mean, I just don't know. I can't stand listening to it.
Okay.
Mm.
That's tough. I can't get over that last comment. I've been called a lot of things, but not a 3D burrito. Oh shit!
Oh man. What the hell was I gonna say now? You got my concentration all broke over here. Damn. But no, man, like I said, I do want, I don't know if I told you Monday or not, man. I want to thank you for coming up, man, doing what you did. You didn't have to do that. I actually felt bad. I'm like, shit, he drove all the way up here just to go out to eat.
And
But
Oh man, I don't care.
I ain't going, but I tell you, I ain't gonna never forget that, man. That means a lot.
Man, I go to
I don't want you
Nashville
to think that
almost
I was
every
blowing you
day.
off.
I gotta go back to Nashville in the morning. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, but yeah, I'm always out there. So that's what I was telling you. I go out there a lot of days of the week. Starting next week, I'm going back to work full time. Like I said, I got my own company and everything, but I make more money when I go to work too. And you know, I
Right.
got guys out there working in the field. But I go back. I'm gonna go back Monday so I could, you know, pick things up a little bit because work's about to be slow for a second. I'm waiting on a couple jobs to start, so I need to save up a little bit of money. So I'm gonna go out there for a little bit. So I'll be going to Nashville every single day because that's where the jobs are right now.
Heck yeah.
And I don't want you to think that I was trying to blow you off, but I didn't want you to have to drive 10 hours for 10
Oh no, I'm
minutes.
gonna come. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna come visit you too eventually, man. Just not too far from now. I like taking road trips, man. That's one thing about me. If you give me an excuse to hop in the car and just ride, that's what I do. That's why I write most of my music is when I'm driving. Even though
Right.
people say you should be texting and driving at the same time, I think I pay attention more when I'm writing music when I'm driving because then I know I'm not doing the right thing. I got to keep looking up to where if I wasn't texting, I was just looking at the road. I was starting to look around and stuff all around. Then I run off the road for real. So
Well,
knowing that I'm texting keeps me focused on the road. I keep having to watch where I'm going.
now is it true that you've written for a lot of artists?
Um, okay, so like any artist that does a feature with me that's a country singer, usually 9 times out of 10, I write all their parts too. Write the hook they may sing or their verse. Walt Lamb. He's one of the best songwriters I've ever known. Um, Probably the number one best songwriter I've ever known. But on the album we did together, I actually wrote about 90% of it. You know, and then I used to work with an R&B singer. I wrote all his songs from top to bottom, and there's some really good songs, and I still have them. I quit working with that dude a long time ago, but I still have all them songs. Some female artists from back in the day, I used to write for female, like really girly songs, and I could write those too. But I did a song with Justin Carter called "Man Inside My Head." I wrote the whole song. He sings over half of it. He just liked the words so much and what it said. He just hopped on there and sung it. So yeah, I try to, be as versatile as I can and write as many genres as I can. And for other artists,
Hell yeah.
whenever.
So you're wrong said that he can do Hootie and the Hootie and the Blowfish freestyle. 45-year-old vet just wanted he just wants it done professionally, and he said he's willing to pay.
Oh, he wants me to come. He wants to record a track.
Right.
Yeah, well, just
Yeah.
come over to the house one day. I'll record you. Ain't no problem. You don't got to pay me.
Okay. So if you're wrong, hit me up then. Do you mind if I give him your email?
No, I don't mind.
Okay. So you're wrong, just hit me up in my DM and Instagram, and I will send you that information.
Now we got Jesse Howard coming over to the house this weekend. He's coming in the morning, leaving Alabama. He lives down in Mobile, Alabama. He's coming up to my house, and I live in South Tennessee. and we're gonna be right now I'm in Cookville House, but I'll be leaving here in a little bit and headed to back to Hampshire, Tennessee, and then Jesse's gonna be there, and we're gonna record some music. We got the song Outlaw Man that we're gonna do together. The song called Killing Me that we're gonna do together. This other song I came up with the other day, I haven't wrote the whole thing, so I'm probably just gonna show him the hook I have or whatever and see, what he wants to do with it. Called "Heaven Had a Back Road." So I got so much stuff. I never stop. I can't stop writing. It's like I say, it's the music's within me. It's like I can't stop if I wanted to. I just drive down the road and some words will pop in my head, and I have to go find some music to put to it. And okay. And I just keep going and going and going. I just don't ever end. Right now, I'm backed up on music. I have a lot to put out. The worst part about it is I want to put it all out with videos, so that takes even longer because, I got to get the songs mixed and mastered and stuff. I get them back, then I still got to shoot a video, and the editing takes a long time, and my computer sucks. So it's a good computer. It costs a lot of money, but it's just still not good enough for what I need. So eventually I'm going to upgrade. I was just looking at something the other day. I'm going to have to upgrade again to get, because the computer I got right now, believe it or not, and it don't do good enough. It was like $1,600 for that computer, but there's some that's $2,200 and up. That's what I need to get, and I'm working on it to get those. So I was just looking at them the other day, like I said, and I knew I needed it when I bought the $1,600 one. I should have just went ahead and got that, but I was thinking that maybe this one would do it, but it just ain't gonna cut it.
Do you have any shows lined up in the future?
No, none at all. I've done hundreds of shows throughout my life. As soon as all this Corona stuff happened, everything kind of got shut down. I did one show in the middle of the Corona stuff in South Carolina because I told somebody I would, give them my word. And at the last minute, people were kind of ridiculing me for doing it. They're like, this stuff, now you're going to get your family sick and all this other stuff. But I got my word I was going to do it. So the last minute I told him, I was like, man, I don't know. And I was like, okay, I'm coming. And I just went down to South Carolina and did that show. And that was the last one I did. And I haven't tried to book any shows. I get tired sometimes of trying to chase these people and beg people for stuff. I'm not worried about it no more. I'm just going to keep making my music and build my fan base up. And if they don't hear about me, they don't hear about me. I'm not going to keep being – it's almost like disrespect when you hit up some place and they got guys coming in there to perform and they're paying them all this money and they don't even have like the same amount of following you have or the same fan base. But then you hit them up and they just treat you like you're nobody and like shoo you away or either tell you some crazy number like, oh man, you got to come do it for free, or we'll give you like $100 or something like that. They come all the way to Texas or something. Shit. I'm not. That's disrespecting me. And yeah, may not be their fault because they don't know me, but all they have to do is research a little bit, and they would find out all this stuff. And if I wasn't, thought I was, good enough to come do the event, I wouldn't hit them up in the first place. But maybe they don't know that. I don't know. So I just don't like to be disrespected so much. So I try not to hit nobody up no more about doing shows. I mean, I will eventually do some shows, but right now I'm just building my name, putting some videos out there, putting some music out there, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Million Mile Club wants to know if you're willing somebody perfect new age trucking songs. Hardly anyone does trucking music anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up in a semi-truck. Like I said, my grandpa was a semi-truck driver before I was even 5 years old. I've probably been to every state in America. But I don't really know what to say too much about the semi-truck thing. I don't know if there's a whole lot I could say in a whole song. I know for my stage props, though, I'm trying to build the front of a semi-truck, with real headlights and everything. Like, imagine a big semi-truck behind me. You play the music in the beginning for your intro. It has the truck, cranking up. And then I want to have the smokestacks, the 6-inch round pipe, silver ductwork pipe. That's what I do with ductwork. I want to use 6-inch pipe for smokestacks and have the smoke machine hooked up to them. And smoke's pouring out the smokestacks where the lights are on the stage. That's what I want to make. I just haven't had a chance to make it yet. I don't got no shows lined up, so I don't have no reason really, I guess, to make it right now. But yeah, I want to incorporate that into my music by my stage show. That's about as far as I can go with that right now because I don't know too much what to talk about. Just besides my grandpa driving a truck when I was young. And I mentioned that in a few songs already. When I did the Hank Williams Family Tradition remix, I talked about my grandfather driving the semi-truck all across the land. And I don't know if you guys have heard that one yet or not, but it's on my YouTube page, New Breed Hank Williams Family Tradition remix.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
American Dilly wants to know if you played with anybody like Haystack or any of them boys back
I
in
did
the
a
day.
show with Haystack down in Mississippi, in Biloxi, Mississippi. I did 2 shows with Struggle Jennings. Like I say, 5 with Upchurch. Haystack was pretty cool, you know. We didn't talk much. He just told me he was aware of my music. He's heard it. And he said he was digging it and stuff like that. And that was about it. Like I say, I don't try to be starstruck and hang out with these dudes and follow them around and stuff like that. Like after he talked to me for a second, I went my way, he went his way. He had all the fans over there talking to him and stuff because he got his fan base. They know who he is and all that. And I thought that was cool. And I thought, you know, he spent some time talking to his people and everything, and that was cool like that. I just sat over here by myself.
All right, so
All that'll change eventually.
I misunderstood Million Mile Club. He says he's needing help with the production of it. He's wanting to write it about the trucking music.
Oh, he needs some music? He needs a beat?
Right. I guess.
Well, I make the beats and I play the guitar on them. I can do all that stuff. I can help you out.
So there you go, Million Mile Club. Just hit me up in my DMs and Instagram, and I will send you what you need to link up with me.
On them back roads where the alligators crawl in the swamp land.